Welcome to Wise Elders Stories channel. Alert! Never make these 8 mistakes when eating eggs again. Have you been enjoying eggs in a specific way all this time? You might find this unexpected. Packed with protein, vitamins, and vital nutrients, eggs stand out as one of the healthiest and most versatile foods you can find. Yet, I must reveal the astonishing reality. Many individuals make considerable mistakes when it comes to preparing, storing, or consuming food. By making these mistakes, they put your health at risk, ruin the taste of your eggs, and reduce their nutritional value. Watch this video to uncover 8 frequent mistakes involving eggs and, importantly, the solutions to each one. Even though they may appear insignificant, I assure you that they will profoundly influence your health and overall well-being. To enhance the nutritional value, safety, and flavor of every egg you enjoy, be sure to consider the complete information to avoid these common mistakes. The primary error: accidentally consuming eggs that have surpassed their expiration date. Have you ever noticed an odd smell or an unusual amount of liquid after cracking an egg? In a fleeting instant, you might find yourself pondering the safety of what you consume. I am about to reveal the truth. Using eggs that are past their prime reduces their nutritional value and negatively impacts the flavor of your meals. The quality of eggs declines as time passes, with nutrients breaking down and the potential for bacteria like salmonella to increase. Unfortunately, many people fail to notice when their eggs have gone bad until it's far too late. What methods can be used to determine if an egg is safe to eat? The float test serves as a notably simpler and more dependable alternative to expiration dates. Carefully lower your egg into a bowl of chilled water. If it remains flat and sinks to the bottom, it is deemed safe to eat. While it may be a bit old-fashioned, it still functions effectively as long as it stays upright during contact with the base. If the egg floats, it's best to discard it right away, as this indicates it has spoiled. A larger air pocket forms within an egg over time as the internal liquid gradually evaporates. The egg's ability to float increases as its pocket size grows, leading to this intriguing floating phenomenon. Another indication of trouble? A potent, sulfurous aroma wafts into the air as the egg is cracked open. The scent of rotten eggs is unmistakable once they go past their expiration date, while fresh eggs carry no aroma at all. A faint smell in an egg does not suggest that it is safe to eat. Nevertheless, it is insufficient to merely determine when an egg has spoiled. Proper storage is essential to maintain their freshness over an extended period. Storing eggs in the refrigerator door is a common yet harmful mistake. Even though it appears to be a practical spot, the temperature changes caused by frequently opening and closing the door accelerate the spoilage of eggs. On the other hand, it's best to keep eggs in their carton and place them in the coldest part of the refrigerator, preferably on a middle or rear shelf. The carton ensures a consistent temperature while protecting the eggs from overpowering scents. To determine the freshness of eggs, one can follow these straightforward steps. Consuming fresher eggs allows you to reduce health risks and minimize waste, all while elevating the flavor experience. The second mistake involves putting eggs in the wrong container. Improperly placing eggs in the refrigerator can lead to their faster spoilage because of inadequate storage conditions. Many people view the door as the best place to store eggs, thanks to the common presence of built-in egg compartments in refrigerators. Unfortunately, that location is not ideal for their storage, which presents the problem. When the refrigerator door is opened and closed, the temperature inside varies. The eggs experience constant shifts in temperature, accelerating spoilage and increasing the likelihood of bacterial growth. Keeping eggs in the right spot will help them stay fresh for a longer time. What is the best method for preserving eggs? Make certain they are always kept in their original packaging. Instead of placing eggs in a plastic container or on a rack in the refrigerator, keep them in their original carton to avoid drying out and absorbing strong odors from other foods. Furthermore, it protects them from fluctuations in temperature by maintaining a consistent environment. Next, move them to a shelf located in the central or lower rear part of the refrigerator. The temperature stays quite consistent in this area. When kept in the back of the refrigerator, eggs enjoy a notably longer shelf life due to the consistently cold temperature, unlike the door, which subjects them to regular fluctuations in temperature. Is it necessary to clean eggs before storing them? That is a commonly asked question. In the United States, the protective coating on eggs is stripped away during the cleaning process prior to their sale in stores. Cleaning them at home once more risks compromising the last layer of protection, leaving them vulnerable to bacteria. Refrain from washing an egg before placing it in the refrigerator, unless it shows visible dirt. To extend the freshness of eggs, preserve their quality, and minimize the chance of consuming spoiled ones, just change the way you store them and where you keep them. This seemingly small adjustment will significantly improve the freshness and safety of your eggs. The third mistake is cooking the eggs too long. Cooking eggs for too long not only reduces their taste but also strips away vital nutrients and affects their desired light and airy consistency. When eggs are overcooked, they can take on a dry, rubbery texture, often accompanied by a noticeable greenish-gray ring around the yolk. Could it be that ring? The appearance is not just unattractive, it also indicates that the eggs have endured high temperatures, leading to a chemical reaction between the iron and sulfur found within them. Other factors beyond texture and appearance might also be influenced. When exposed to high temperatures, nutrients like vitamin B12 and antioxidants in eggs can break down. The nutrient content decreases as the cooking time increases. Therefore, it is highly recommended to steer clear of overcooking eggs if you wish to enjoy their health benefits. What techniques can I use to cook eggs while preserving their taste and nutritional benefits? Poached eggs. Cooking for about 7 to 9 minutes at a boil yields the best results. If stored for too long, the egg yolk will become dry, powdery, and take on a gray hue. Stop the cooking process right away by transferring them to an ice bath after boiling. This will preserve their tenderness and flavor. Uncooked eggs. Stir often while cooking on medium-low heat. They turn dry and chewy when exposed to extended cooking at high temperatures. To elevate their creaminess, consider taking them off the heat when they are just slightly undercooked. The lingering warmth will keep them cooking for a while longer. Softly cooked eggs. To achieve a tender and gently flowing yolk while avoiding any burnt edges, use low to medium heat for cooking. Instead of increasing the heat, place a lid on the pan for 1 minute to create a firm yolk. Cooking eggs correctly is straightforward and requires minimal effort. Practicing patience and using the right temperature are all that is needed. Careful preparation results in tender, delicious, and nourishing eggs. Fourth mistake. Overindulging in oil or butter. The ideal texture and flavor of a cooked egg is one that is rich and deeply satisfying. Nonetheless, the overuse of oil or butter can unintentionally elevate the caloric value of a dish that is otherwise healthy. Preparing eggs with a generous amount of butter is a popular choice for breakfast, assuming it improves taste and stops sticking. Adding fat to dishes enhances their taste, however, overindulgence can lead to weight gain. A single tablespoon of butter adds 100 calories and fat to a dish. Daily consumption of eggs could negatively affect your weight and heart health. Fortunately, it is not necessary to completely eliminate fat. Approach its use with care. When cooked in a non-stick skillet, eggs will effortlessly slide off, requiring only a small amount of oil. Olive oil and avocado oil act as advantageous alternatives to other fats because of their rich content of heart-healthy unsaturated fats. Another fantastic idea is to experiment with different ways to prepare eggs, such as poaching, boiling, or baking, enabling enjoyment without added fat. Determine your ideal role. Elevating the flavor with a touch of richness that allows the egg's natural essence to shine through. By making a few simple adjustments, you can enjoy eggs that are lighter, healthier, and just as delicious, letting you savor every mouthful. This marks the fifth mistake. Using a spoon to crack eggs into the skillet. While it might be tempting to crack an egg into a heated skillet and start frying right away, making this a habit can result in uneven cooking, potential foodborne illness, and a lack of discipline. This seemingly small action can significantly impact the quality of your eggs, yet it remains largely unrecognized by many. Breaking eggs directly into the pan carries a significant danger of eggshell contamination. Cracking eggs directly into a skillet increases the chances of tiny fragments breaking off and tainting your dish, which is certainly not what you want for breakfast. The process of removing them from an egg that has started cooking is tedious and usually yields little success. Moreover, dangerous microorganisms, like salmonella, can exist on eggshells and taint the food meant for eating. The variability in cooking is another issue to consider. The egg white flows rapidly as it meets the heat of the skillet, leading to a patchy cooking process across different areas of the egg. As a result, the outside turns overly crisp and elaborate, while the yolk stays undercooked or might even fall apart. Whisking the eggs in a separate bowl before adding them to the pan is a recommended step when making scrambled eggs. Otherwise, the eggs will start to cook before reaching that smooth, fluffy texture. Start by cracking the eggs into a small bowl. This method is both safer and more effective. By taking this straightforward measure, you can ensure that no shell fragments taint your food. Eliminating any damaged components before cooking is quite simple. Inspect the egg to assess its freshness. Before adding the egg to your dish, you can check if the yolk looks off or has an unusual smell. To create a delightful omelette or fluffy scrambled eggs, begin by whisking the eggs and seasoning them just right. By combining them at the outset, the texture and flavor will remain uniform. Carefully pour the egg into the pan to avoid unwanted spreading or breaking of the yolk. Carefully transferring the eggs from the bowl to the pan while frying provides enhanced precision in their positioning and cooking time. For perfectly round poached eggs, it's crucial to crack the eggs into a bowl first. This will ease their placement into the hot water. The seemingly simple act of cracking eggs into a bowl before cooking plays a crucial role in guaranteeing that the eggs are evenly cooked, flavorful, and free from any health risks. With a few simple adjustments, you can enhance your cooking abilities and learn the correct way to enjoy eggs, all with ease and safety. The sixth mistake is neglecting to wash your hands after dealing with raw eggs. While cracking an egg may seem straightforward and safe, failing to wash your hands right after can lead to the spread of harmful bacteria across your kitchen. Raw eggs and various animal products harbor salmonella germs. This could lead to food poisoning, which may cause serious symptoms like fever, diarrhea, and abdominal cramps. Moreover, the utmost priority is preventing cross-contamination. It is a common misconception that bacteria only reside on the surface of an egg. In reality, they can be found both inside and outside. The presence of a protective shell on eggs accounts for this phenomenon. Even with the washing of eggs before they reach grocery stores in the U.S., there remains a risk of contamination during handling, packaging, and transportation. As a result, eggs can be exposed to harmful pathogens during the laying process. Without realizing it, you might carry bacteria from raw eggs to other foods, cooking tools, or even your eyes if you touch them and then handle other items. Embrace it fully. After handling raw eggs, how many surfaces does a person typically interact with while cooking? Contamination can occur in various unexpected places, including the faucet, spice containers, cutting boards, mobile devices, and refrigerator handles. The risk of food poisoning in your household increases significantly if you neglect to wash your hands thoroughly after handling each food item. What is the best way to stop this from happening? Simply rinsing your hands with water is not enough. It is essential to wash them thoroughly for a full 20 seconds in warm, soapy water. Carefully wash and dry your hands, ensuring to cleanse the backs, the spaces between your fingers, and underneath your nails. To prevent cross-contamination, make sure to wash your hands after handling different items, particularly raw meats and fresh vegetables. Other areas of your body also deserve care and consideration. Promptly clean and disinfect any surfaces or utensils that have been in contact with raw eggs. Every surface where an eggshell might have fallen, be it the sink, countertops, spatulas, cutting boards, bowls, or whisks, demands careful examination. Simply wiping it down with a wet cloth won't do the trick. To achieve effective sanitization, make use of either hot, soapy water or a disinfectant aerosol. When an egg breaks on your countertop, it's crucial to promptly clean up the liquid and sanitize the area to avoid any risk of bacteria spreading. People often overlook the importance of cleaning their eggs before placing them in the refrigerator. While it may seem advantageous to wash eggs for the purpose of eliminating germs and dirt, doing so could undermine the shell's inherent protective barrier, thereby heightening the risk of contamination. Avoid washing them until just before use, otherwise, keep them in their original condition. Consistently washing your hands thoroughly after handling raw or contaminated foods stands out as one of the most effective ways to prevent foodborne illness. Though they may seem like minor tasks, actions like regularly washing hands and keeping the kitchen clean play a crucial role in reducing the risk of bacterial spread. To guarantee that the food you serve is enjoyable and safe for your loved ones, it's wise to take a moment to wash your hands after dealing with raw eggs. The eighth mistake was the removal of the egg yolk. For a long time, egg yolks have faced criticism. The presence of cholesterol causes numerous people to view them as unhealthy, resulting in the choice to discard the yolk and opt for just the whites instead. However, by discarding the yolk, you are essentially stripping away the egg's most nutrient-rich component. Even though egg yolks contain cholesterol, modern scientific findings suggest that the cholesterol found in eggs has a minimal impact on blood cholesterol levels for the majority of individuals. Trans fats and an excess of processed foods, instead of whole, natural options like eggs, are the main factors leading to elevated cholesterol levels. Steering clear of egg yolks could be harmful unless your doctor has explicitly recommended cutting back on cholesterol intake. Egg yolks lack the necessary nutrients to meet your body's requirements. Vitamin D plays an essential role in maintaining strong bones and supporting a healthy immune system. Choline is an essential nutrient that plays a crucial role in brain function and memory. Omega-3 fatty acids are advantageous for heart health. Lutein and zeaxanthin serve as powerful antioxidants, playing a crucial role in lowering the risk of macular degeneration while safeguarding eye health. Essential nutrients like B vitamins, iron, and healthy fats contribute significantly to overall well-being and vitality. Excluding the yolk makes a nutrient-rich diet less complete, as it removes vital nutrients. Egg whites provide a high protein content with minimal calories, yet they miss out on the vitamins and healthy fats that the yolks offer. With the combination of yolk and white, eggs serve as a nutritionally balanced and complete food source. A straightforward approach is available to tackle your concerns about calories. Incorporate a mix of whole eggs and egg whites for a more balanced approach rather than entirely removing the yolks. To lower caloric intake while preserving nutritional quality, think about incorporating one whole egg along with 2 extra egg whites in meals like scrambled eggs or omelets. Whole eggs provide a wealth of nutrients, making them one of the most nutritious foods you can find. The yolk is not something to be afraid of. It serves as a valuable source of healthy fats, minerals, and vitamins that can contribute to long-term well-being. Unlock the full potential of this extraordinary superfood by challenging and dispelling old misconceptions. Using the wrong seasoning on eggs, the 9th mistake. While eggs are tasty by themselves, the way you season them can transform them into a unique and flavorful creation. Both too little and too much spice can negatively affect the texture and flavor of eggs, which is unfortunate since many people often make this mistake. Accidentally adding salt at the last minute represents a major mistake. Incorporating salt into raw eggs prior to cooking, particularly for scrambled eggs, can alter the proteins, resulting in a more diluted texture and influencing the overall outcome. For optimal flavor, it's best to season eggs right before they finish cooking or after they've been plated, rather than during the cooking itself. This technique helps to keep your eggs from becoming overly moist, allowing them to stay delightfully soft and fluffy. However, certain people tend to overdo it with seasoning, masking the natural taste of the eggs with too much salt or spices. The subtle, luxurious taste of eggs elevates a range of dishes. However, over-seasoning, particularly with salt, can disrupt the delicate balance of flavors. Enhance the flavor by adding fresh herbs such as chives, parsley, or basil instead of depending only on salt. A touch of paprika or black pepper can elevate the depth, while a sprinkle of shredded cheese adds a layer of richness. Incorporate wholesome toppings like sautéed onions, mushrooms, or spinach to elevate flavor while keeping salt to a minimum. These will elevate the taste of your eggs and supply vital nutrients for your body. Furthermore, try out different seasonings according to your egg boiling technique. This is a suggestion often neglected by many. The addition of butter and salt creates a delightful creaminess in scrambled eggs, whereas black pepper and hot sauce enhance the flavor of poached eggs beautifully. For a flavor boost, think about adding a hint of mustard or a sprinkle of sea salt to hard-boiled eggs. A simple dish can be elevated to gourmet status through the careful seasoning of eggs, paying attention to the timing, technique, and level of seasoning used. Explore a range of flavors, but keep in mind that the key to perfect egg seasoning is to elevate, not mask, the egg's inherent sweetness. Emphasize excellence rather than ease. Elements suggesting that the quality of your eggs holds greater importance than you might think. At present, food is more available than it has ever been, and with an abundance of choices in the store, it is tempting to opt for whatever is easiest or most cost-effective. The choice of high-quality eggs plays a crucial role in impacting human health, promoting environmental sustainability, and ensuring animal welfare. While a single egg might seem nutritionally trivial, studies show that the way a hen is raised and what she eats significantly impacts the quality of her eggs. Eggs produced by industrially farmed hens typically show lower levels of omega-3 fatty acids, vitamin D, and antioxidants, a consequence of overcrowding and the use of cheap processed feed. On the other hand, eggs from pasture-raised hens boast 3 to 6 times the vitamin D, elevated omega-3 fatty acids, and nearly double the vitamin E found in conventionally farmed eggs. Choosing high-quality eggs ensures greater nutritional benefits with every bite, especially when you are eating them for their health perks. Production processes have implications that reach far beyond mere nutritional value. The majority of eggs found in stores come from industrial farms where hens are kept in cramped and uncomfortable conditions. In numerous cases, the enclosures are so tight that the hens cannot fully spread their wings. The continuous use of antibiotics in chickens within these settings weakens their immune systems and worsens the problem of antibiotic resistance. Additionally, a significant number of these chickens are nourished with genetically modified corn and soy rather than their natural diet of grasses, seeds, and insects. This negatively impacts the well-being of the chickens and the nutritional value of their eggs. Make sure you understand the implications of the labels when buying eggs. Some terms, like free-range and cage-free, can lead to misunderstandings. Even with the label cage-free, the reality is that chickens are still kept in overcrowded barns, where their space to move is severely limited. Although free-range sounds appealing, it merely ensures that hens can go outside without detailing how long they actually spend outdoors. Hens that lay organic eggs are fed a diet free from genetically modified organisms, GMOs, antibiotics, and restrictive living conditions. The most nutritious and flavorful eggs come from chickens that are allowed to roam freely in pastures, where they can eat a natural diet and breathe in fresh air. While higher quality eggs might come with a steeper price tag, they offer notable health advantages, enhanced taste, and the peace of mind that comes from ethical production practices. Moreover, you will find fulfillment in aiding local farmers while enjoying improved vitamin richness and exceptional taste. It makes sense to give the same level of significance to organic eggs as one would to grass-fed meat, high-quality coffee, and organic vegetables. Eggs serve as a vital source of nutrients for countless people. Therefore, choosing superior quality eggs is crucial to enhance their health advantages. Implementing the change is simple. Be sure to check the label for pasture-raised, support local farms when possible, and pay attention to the yolk's color. A deep orange yolk signifies that the chicken enjoyed a nutritious diet, while a lighter yellow yolk points to lower quality feed. With a small contribution, you can improve your well-being, support sustainable farming practices, and play a part in building a stronger food system. Rather than mindlessly opting for the cheapest choice, pause to consider the origins and implications of your food. Choosing quality over convenience when buying eggs reflects a commitment to better nutrition, ethical standards, and a brighter future. I think that is a wise choice to make. Eggs stand as a cornerstone of nutrition, where even slight adjustments can lead to significant transformations. Incredibly adaptable, budget-friendly, and packed with nutrients. The choice, preparation, and cooking techniques we employ can greatly impact the nutritional value, taste, and safety of eggs. Steering clear of these frequent dangers will improve your well-being and the caliber of your eggs. The exact temperature for frying eggs, the right container, and the choice of high-quality eggs can significantly affect how well nutrients are absorbed by the body. These suggestions focus on more substantial, purposeful changes instead of simple cooking tips. This goes beyond simple consumption. It embodies a way of life. A way of living that emphasizes careful attention to small details, leading to meaningful outcomes, valuing quality over convenience, and thoughtfully considering food choices. Your thoughtful approach to food demonstrates a commitment to self-nurturing. Therefore, avoid the impulse to crack eggs in a rush moving forward. Pause to recognize its sustenance, elegance, and richness. Ultimately, situations improve as one gains deeper insights. A more joyful, vibrant, and energetic life is within reach with each step you take towards a more conscious and nourishing way of eating. If this video resonated with you, consider sharing it with someone who might appreciate it too. Let us begin refining our dietary choices, one egg at a time.